Hey everyone, my name is Neda Movahed and I'm a PhD student in the School of Sustainability. Welcome to my home. So we'll start with the kitchen. Pretty basic, small kitchen, but I make the most of it. And I love to cook, so I don't really, I go out to eat every once in a while, but I'm all about cooking. And I kind of try and make the most of the space I have and not really get too many appliances. But like, for example, one thing that I love, I'm all about my slow cooker, because what it does is basically allows me to, I'll like soak a bunch of beans overnight and then I'll stick them in the slow cooker and then I'll come home at the end of the day and they're ready for me. And that way I don't have to buy canned beans. And I'll show you, I buy all my beans in bulk. Another thing pretty cool about my kitchen is that I buy my spices and my herbs in bulk, and I'll make a bunch of like herbal teas and stuff. And I use, I'll reuse jars, obviously, it's so great. Free jar, why not reuse it? And for my spices and my herbs, I'll actually use, I have a mortar and pestle. And not only does it like make my muscles strong and I feel great because I'm like using my own power instead of using electricity. But it's kind of cool because I feel like during the process, it takes more patience and it kind of pushes me to be a little bit more present. And like, I feel like I can almost kind of give my energy, give my love into what I'm making while I'm actually taking the time to grind it. Welcome to the outside. So one of the things I love about this space is that I have my own little patio and it opens to a shared yard back here. I really try and bring a lot of plants to the space just because it helps keep the energy nice and lifted. And I'll sit out here a lot of times in the mornings reading or eating my breakfast just in silence and enjoying this beautiful, beautiful space that we have. So we're in my bedroom. And one of the things that I learned about a few years ago, and I cannot stress the importance of it enough, is having very limited exposure to light before sleep. So they say about an hour and a half before going to bed, you should try and limit your exposure to artificial light. So this lamp in and of itself is really dim, but I actually use this little scarf, and I'm aware of like fire hazard stuff. I don't just like leave this on, but I'll, cover it like this at night so that I, have a more dimmed light that I'm using as opposed to having a very bright light. So I have another little altar meditation space upstairs, and a lot of the times I will spend a little bit of time just sitting in silence when I wake up and when I'm going back to sleep. It kind of helps me, process what's going on. The altar downstairs is kind of like the public altar, and this is more my private altar that I spend time at. And like I was talking about earlier, cultivating the spaces where we can offer ourselves time to really take care of ourselves is so important. If I'm doing the practices of self-care that allow me to kind of maintain that sort of light, gentle, compassionate presence that I feel is important, I feel as though I'm actually, helping the world around me and helping manifest external change. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the Sustainable Crib. Please join me next time.